William Shakespeare was an English playwright, poet, and actor. He is widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. He is often called England's national poet and the bard of Avon, the Tempest. The Shakespearean story of an exiled ruler who uses magic to restore his daughter to power argues that the powerful must show mercy. First performed in 1611, The Tempest explores the consequences of European settlement in the New World.
Welcome to the island. This fantastical story begins when Alonso, the king of Naples, and his royal companions are hit by a vicious storm while at sea. This sea storm rips their ship to pieces and sweeps them onto a seemingly deserted island in the middle of the ocean. What they don't know yet is that the storm had been created by a powerful sorcerer named Prospero. His daughter, Miranda, sees the whole thing occur and begs her father to make the tempest stop.
Dad, use your magic and put the wild waters to rest. Oh my God, I'm suffering. Some noble man or creature might be in that ship. Please, stop it.
Calm down, my daughter. Let not your heart be worried. I have done no harm to them.
Whatever you say, Dad.
No harm, my dear. I have done no harm to them. Whatever I do is always for the good of you. Art is involved in what you are. Knowing finally, you don't know anything about who I am.
I should know this, but nothing comes to my mind.
Seems like it's time for me to tell the truth to you.
Prospero unfolds to his daughter that once upon a time,
12 years ago to be exact,
he had been the powerful Duke of Milan. But he had grown more interested in studying his magic books than governing. So one day, his brother Antonio, with help from Alonso, the king of Naples, concocted a plan to overthrow Prospero and steal the dukedom for himself. In the middle of the night, they were taken from their home by soldiers hired by Antonio and Alonso and were forced out to sea in a small, rotting boat. Luckily, the boat brought them to this island. But had it not been for the food and water given to them by kind old Gonzalo, they would not have survived. Gonzalo even snuck Prospero his most prized books. Since then, Prospero has been practicing his magic powers and waiting for his chance to get back at those who cast him and Miranda away. And now that day has finally come. But he assures her that although the people in the storm were hurt, it was designed to keep the people on board completely unharmed. Before Miranda can ask any more questions, Prospero casts a sleeping spell on her and calls forth his supernatural helper.
I'm ready now, Ariel. Approach me.
Hail, my lord. Command me. What am I to do? You want me to fly, to swing, dive into the fire, to ride on the cold clouds? Anything, master. I'm yours.
Did you do what I told you to do?
Yes, master. Everything. I boarded the king's ship, now in the brig. I even fired the amusements and crackers, and even made the ocean waves to tremble.
Yes, that's it. That's it, Ariel. But there's still more work to be done.
But master, I'll remember the promise which you gave me about my freedom.
Before the time has come, no.
Master, I've done all tasks without any grudge or grumblings.
Ariel, have you forgotten the torture that I freed you from? When I came here, I heard a sad and loud moans as I freed you.
After Prospero says a long story about Ariel's past plight, he tells Ariel that any more murmuring will get him locked into the pine tree again.
Pardon me, master.
Anyway, if Ariel behaves, Prospero will free the spirits in 2 days when all the work is done.
Go off and make yourself invisible, invisible to every eye except mine, and come back here soon.
I beg you, sir, be happy. You have all the good reasons to be happy. The fact that we escaped our shipwreck is far outweighs what we lose. This island contains everything that is good for life.
True, except anything you actually need to live.
But the unbelievable thing, which is almost hard to imagine, the fact that the clothes which were drenched in the seawater continue to be fresh and clean rather than stained by the seawater.
If only one of the pockets on its clothes could speak, wouldn't it say he's a liar?
Oh, it was asked you when we put them in Africa for the king's beautiful daughter's marriage, Calibra to the king of Tunis.
Just stop it, will you? I've lost my son, heir to the throne of Naples and Milan. My only son. Who knows what wretched fish has been feasting upon his rotting body? None of that will have happened, my man.
My leadership would be so perfect that my colony would be even better than the golden age in mythical age.
Long live Gonzalo. You go to rest, Alonso. We will take care of you while you sleep.
Thank you. I do need rest now.
With his magic, Prospero could see the danger that Ariel is in. Prospero sent Ariel to keep them all alive, or else his plans would die along with them. Wahyu lahi snobbing, cold-blooded conspirators are about to seize their chance. If you want to live, wake up and beware. Wake up. Wake up!
Now, let's do this quickly. Angels above, protect the king.
Angels above, protect the king.
What's happening here? Why do you have your swords out?
What is going on here?
I heard a sound which could frighten a monster or cause an earthquake. Surely, it must have been a roar of an entire herd of lions.
Did you hear anything, Gonzalo?
Sir, I swear that I heard a strange humming sound which woke me up.
Quick, let's leave this place and look for some more for my poor son.
Let God save Ferdinand from those lions, because I'm very sure he is on those islands.
My lord Prospero will know what I have done. And you, king, carry on in safety and search for your son.
Ferdinand enters carrying logs and thinking about Miranda. He says he is happy to do the menial tasks Prospero tells him to do because of his love for Miranda.
Oh please, don't work so hard. I wish the lightning had burned up these logs that you've been commanded to stack in a pile. Please, put the log down and rest. My father is hard at work studying. So please, rest.
No, my dear lady. The sun will set before I finish my work.
If you'll give the logs to me, I'll carry it to the pile. Please, give them to me.
No, my precious lady. I would rather tear my muscles and break my back than making you do this dishonorable work. No.
See, this work would suit me as much as it suits you. And it would be easier for me since I want to do it, whereas you do not.
Poor little thing, you're overwhelmed by love. These lovesick words prove it.
You look tired.
No, noble lady. When you're with me, I'm fresh and strong. What's your name?
Miranda. Oh, Father, I've broken your command to me by telling him that.
Admire Miranda. You deserve the utmost admiration in the world. You're perfect, beyond comparison.
I don't know a single woman or even seen a woman's face except my own in the mirror. I've also never met any other man than you, my friend, and my dear father.
Oh heaven, oh earth, witness what I speak. If I speak the truth, let it outcome I hope for. But if I am insincere, let my good fortune turn into bad. I love you, honor you, and cherish you, my dear.
I'm such a fool to cry at the thing that makes me happy.
What a beautiful encounter between these two, so utterly in love. May the heavens shower blessings upon them.
Why are you crying?
I'm crying at my cowardice for not giving you what I want to give you.
You'll be the one I adore, my dearest.
You'll be my husband then?
Yes, has a eager heart to be yours. Here's my hand.
And here's mine, with my heart in it. And now, goodbye.
A million goodbyes.
I can't really be as happy as they are because they were surprised by it, whereas I was the one who planned it all along.
I beg you, sir. I can't go any further. My old bones are aching. It's like walking in a maze with a path straight crooked. If it's all right with you, I need to rest.
Good Lord, I can't blame you, my old friend. The one whom we are looking for and getting well ourselves lost in the process. He is long gone, devoured by the treacherous sea. At this spot, I'm going to give up all hope. The land laughs at us while he's drowned at sea. My good friends, listen! What is that marvelous music?
Oh, what marvelous music!
This music, it enchants me. It's some sort of incredible mute language conveying millions of emotions without any words.
Don't offer your praise until you've seen the whole performance, because some of it right here are worse than devils.
This some sort of music can only be produced by magic and wizardry.
The two of you, sinners, destiny which controls the earth and everything in it, caused the ocean to throw you in this uninhabited island because you two are unfit to live among other people. You, Alonso, they have taken your son and have ordered a slow ruin which takes your life step by step. Remember, reminding you of this is why I am here. Many years ago, in Naples, you three overthrew Alonso and abandoned him in this ocean with his young child. Destiny has paid you back. The only way to escape from the anger of the gods is to hereafter live a good and a moral life.
Ariel, you put on a great show of being a harpy. The performance had grace and yet a fierce consuming power. You followed my instructions just as I said, and even my servants of less power were able to bring about excellent results. My enemies are at my hand. My spells are working. I let them suffer in their own confusion. While I visit young Ferdinand and my darling daughter whom both he and I love.
Oh, it's awful! Awful! I thought the voices of the winds whispering to me, the thunder roaring at me, the terrible deep sound of an organ. All of them repeated by one name. Prospero! Prospero! I hereby go to look for my son deep within the ocean.
Ferdinand, if I've been too strict in my punishment of you, the compensation will make it better, for I I'm giving you my dearest daughter, who makes up a third of my life and is everything I live for. I entrust her into your hands.
I believe it, and would even believe it if an oracle said otherwise.
Well said then. Sit with her, talk to her, she's yours. Ariel, my busy servant Ariel, where are you?
Let me live here forever. Such a wonderful father-in-law and wife makes this place a paradise.
Be quiet for now, darling. There's something else they must do. Be quiet for now, or else my spell will be broken.
This is strange. Your father is deeply upset with something.
Never in my life have I seen him this angry and upset.
Hey, mountain, hey!
Listen, they are crying in pain.
May they be hunted down. Right for now, all my enemies are at my mercy. And soon my spells will be done. And you are free to go wherever you want. Until then, obey my orders.
Prospero releases Alonso and the court party from their charmed state and renounces the further use of his magic. Alonso restores Prospero to the dukedom of Milan, and in return, Prospero reunites him with Ferdinand.
Now, my plans are coming to its conclusion. My spells are working. My enemies are under my feet. What time is it, Ariel?
It's nearly 6, my lord. When you told the work would be done.
I did say that when I first created the storm at the sea. But tell me, my spirit, how are the king and his followers?
Locked up together, exactly as you said. The one you mentioned as the good old Lord Gonzalo, he's the most upset one. And master, they are affected by a magic so that even if you see them now, you may itself feel pity for them.
As will I. If you, who made of thin air, can be slightly sorry for them, then I, a human like them, who have experienced all the feelings they have, will be even more affected than you. Even though they have done many wrong things to me, I think it's nobler to act honorably than to seek vengeance. Go release them, Ariel. Bring them to me.
I'll bring them, sir.
Gonzalo! Oh, good Gonzalo, my true savior. When I was stranded on the island, you gave me everything I need. I wrote everything you've done to me, both with words and action. Alonso, you treated both me and my daughter cruelly. Antonio, my brother, my flesh and my blood. You deceived me and betrayed me and followed your own ambition. You left even your compassion and your goodness. But even though I forgive you, Ariel, get me my sword and my hat from the hut. From now onwards, I take off these magician's robes and put on the robes I used to wear in Milan. Look, Alonso, I am Prospero, the former Duke of Milan, who was wronged, and I wish a warm welcome to you.
But if you truly are Prospero, tell us how you survived those storms. Your heart beats like that of a flesh and blood man. But ever since I met you, the sufferings that have tormented my mind, they have eased. I hereby give up ownership of my dukedom and beg you for forgiveness.
It is all because of Gonzalo. When I was on this island, having nothing, he gave me everything I needed.
But how? How did you survive? How did you meet us here when merely 3 years ago we had crashed on the coast? Do you know how sharp of a pain I felt? I've lost my son!
I'm sorry about that, sir. Even I faced a loss like that. And to make the loss even more profound, I lost my own daughter.
A daughter? Imagine them adorning the thrones of Milan as kings and queens. Oh, how I'd lay my own life down for that. But may I ask, how did you lose your daughter?
In a recent storm. But, welcome, sir. This is my royal court. I have only a few servants here. But please take a good look around.
Ferdinand, if this is another one of your illusions produced by this island, I'd have lost my son twice.
Do the sea threaten us, but they are merciful because they let you survive.
Such a beautiful world with so many people in it.
Who is this woman you're playing chess with?
Sir, she's human, but by God's blessing, she's mine. I didn't have a father to take advice, but she's my wife. She's the daughter of famous Duke of Milan.
And that makes her my daughter too. But oh, how bizarre is it that I have to beg for forgiveness for my own son?
Please, sir, no more of that. Let's not weigh down our memories with all the sadness that should all be buried in the past.
Gather around, children. Give me your hands. I hereby wish that sorrow and grief grips the heart of anyone who does not wish you good.
Amen, and so be it.
Now please, all of you, come closer. Now, my plans have completed. My spells are also finished. And the strength which I have is just my own, which is quite weak. Now, it is true that I'll either get locked up in this deserted island by you, the audience and the children. I'll get locked up in this island by you, or get to go to Naples. Now please, I have forgiven the one who betrayed me and even received my dukedom back to me. Do not keep me in this island by your spells. Instead, use your hands to applaud and break me free from these constraints. The strength I have is nothing. I have no ability to do magic, nor do I have the ability to command the spirits. So please, your kind cheers will help me to fill the sails of my ship, or else I would have failed to attain my goal, which was to please you. Right now, I beg you to forgive all of the faults of this production and set me free.
Your magic, your spirits, your enthusiasm is clearly above the horizon. The skit is awesomely juxtaposed between tempestuous behavior and its aftermath through peaceful and serene behavior. Our sincere words of felicitation to the hidden hamlets, Mr. Raja Sundar, Mrs. Philomene Grace, and Mrs. Rekha. Thank you, dear teachers, for all that you have done.